All right, coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Bryan T-City Ortega and Yairu Rodriguez. All right, so here's the young contender, Yairu Rodriguez, a big win over the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung in November of 2018. Really put him back on the fast track. Big spot for Yair here tonight.
Yeah, it's a big moment for Yair Rodriguez. He's one of those guys that you look at and you understand that there's a star quality about him. But then after you get past all of that, you realize that there's a fantastic fighter. The flying head kick of Andre Fili, that beautiful front kick that he landed against BJ Penn to finish him, put him in a position where he fought Frankie Edgar and then a Korean zombie afterwards. He has truly earned his right to call himself one of the best featherweights in the entire world.
But ever since he made his UFC debut, the focus has not just been contention, it has been to win a world title. He'll try to take a step in that direction here tonight. Well, Bryan T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Bryan Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. Ortega is 2 years his senior. Rodriguez will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bryan T-City Ortega!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up. Good stick. Try
combination by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
And they separate. Well, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And that relationship between Brian Ortega and James Lurson is as strong as a coach-fighter relationship as we have in MMA. Nice job in the boxing realm by Ortega here tonight.
Notice the drive. Look at
that. Is how you scramble, folks. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Nice looping punch.
Elbow is there for Rodriguez. Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Effective punch there by Rodriguez. And a nice
take him down. Come. Oh, now he's in trouble. Oh.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ortega. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rodriguez. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Round two next. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
T-City gets caught with that punch.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Rodriguez lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Takedown defense holds up.
The takedown lands.
He might get a finish here. Getting tighter. Wow.
Now into his mount.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Yair Rodriguez. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ortega's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Rodriguez. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, side control now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Blocks the shot. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see...
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and is very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Rodriguez looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Solid strike on the ground. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of tricks.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, that's going to do it in a quick tap from there as he gets it done by submission.
The moment he got the arm straight, he got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight.
So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Bryan Ortega!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And They put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such